Hey guys, today I'm going to be ranking every single character in Jujutsu Shenanigans. Please keep in mind this is very controversial. Alright, so firstly we have Gojo. Geez, you guys will do anything but use this guy in a skilled way. Every single combo you do is the most annoying shit possible. Like, you genuinely want nothing else to do than make players suffer, because it is impossible to avoid your bum-ass combos. Genuinely, get a life, because you are unskilled. I don't care what anyone says, this character is unskilled, and I refuse to use him. At all. I'm sorry for going on a rant there. Okay, let me take it a bit more seriously. Basically, this guy has pretty good combos, but I really hate not only using them, but going against them. Because not only are they kind of luck-based in a way, but it's like, dude, you are literally using, like, one of the most high-damaging move combos in the game, which takes, like, 0 effort to use. Genuinely, there's, like, no skill involved. The only skilled thing you do is true down slams. That's it. Like, it is really, really easy to use this guy. Vessel. So, this guy is pretty skilled, I would say. His combos are a bit more his combos are a bit more engaging. But in general, once you get the hang of him, he's not too difficult to use. But the most annoying part about him is this 4th move. Not even because of when you get hit by it, when you miss it. So let me show you an example. So say I'm fighting this attacking dummy, right? And then I'm prepared and I'm like, okay, it's gonna attack. Maji kick. I get clowned. Suddenly there's like a printout over there of me looking stupid. Like, have you seen all of those videos where YouTubers do that? I hate when that happens to me. That actually happened to me once. I rage quit immediately because it's so annoying. But in general, this guy is tech, and if I'm being honest, his animations are really clean. But his ultimate, this is complete dog shit. Like, not only is this move like really hard to hit, like it only has a this much hitbox, which seems big, but it's really not for an ultimate move. But his domain lasts for like 5 seconds max. Like, when everyone's attacking a Sukuna domain, it lasts for like 5 seconds. So it's basically useless. Hakari. Yeah, so you guys are either absolute noobs who can like barely hit your M1s, or absolute bum sweats who've spent ages on this game learning every single annoying combo that is to ever exist. Oh my god, this is the toxic character. I have never seen a non-toxic Hakari that's also good. And even the Hakaris that aren't good are toxic. It's like, I don't know why, but people who use this character think they're like so important. And don't even get me started on his goddamn ultimate. This thing has needed a nerf for years, and still, after so long, it is basically impossible to do anything against him. The second he gets lucky, he just wins, basically. It's like, it doesn't even take long most of the time. It takes like 3 tries. Next up is Megumi. So, you guys genuinely suck. In a really bad way. Like, you guys are so unfair with every single move, it basically becomes impossible to do anything. This is like a beginner's combo with this guy. Don't get me wrong, the character is really well detailed, and I think it's a really cool concept, but it's too overpowered. I mean, look at this damage with Nue. Like, look at that. Like, the Divine Dog as well is just insane. Generally, it's so OP. And Oh my god. His ultimate is like really mid, except from this move, which basically if you see someone using this, you can't even run. There's like no point. This is the most annoying move in the whole game. This moveset right here makes you want to throw my computer out the window. Yesterday, I was using my main. I was using Higuruma, and I saw Maharaga jump me. It took me 2 ultimates to kill this guy. 2 ultimates. And Higuruma's one-shot moves. That's how unfair this guy is. This guy gets a 1 out of 10 purely because the Maharaga ultimate sucks. Mahito. So, people that made Mahito often really love him in the show. I do use him, but I definitely don't main him. As you guys know, I am a certified Mahito hater. Because he killed my favorite character. But I can't deny his moveset is pretty skilled. It used to be a lot more unskilled, but ever since he got nerfed, this moveset's been a lot more balanced. So I don't mind fighting someone who uses this. Because don't get me wrong, if used correctly, it can be really good. I mean, the techs are incredible. Like, you could do a lot. And his secret thing where, like, you can consume souls to buff your soulfire is really cool. His ultimate, though, this is, like, the one unfair thing about him. Because of his domain. If you get caught in this, you're just dead. It's, like, not even close. You could be the best player in the game. You are not. You're just delaying your death. Because it's so ridiculously OP. But that's nothing compared to his second ultimate. Which, if I'm being honest, is actually harder to use than his first. Don't get me wrong, it's still easy because it's an ultimate. But in general, this guy is pretty cool. But that doesn't change the fact that in the anime, I hate him. And I'm so glad that he died. If you Choso main, I respect you. Don't get me wrong. Once again, the combos can be unreal. But this guy is really hard to optimize correctly. You gotta really learn how to properly utilize his blood orbs. I messed up. This is my favorite thing to do. Knock them back towards you and use piercing blood. In general, though, this guy is really good. His ultimate, though, is like... Do I even need to say anything? His ultimate is so bad. Like, all of his moves are mediocre. Like, this move is really cool, but it's, like, so easy to avoid. It's, like, ridiculous. However, something that is a really cool feature is if you use Winking, you get a swirl of orbs, which makes this move a lot more powerful. And if I'm being honest, Plasma Wave and Blood Rain are kind of trash despite being his best moves. So, yeah. Anyway, 8 out of 10 because I do think he's a really good character. Next up, we have Switcher. This guy, oh my god. He is so fun to use, and yet whenever someone else uses him, my blood boils. Because look at his combos and tell me this takes any form of thinking. And don't get me started on his goddamn special. He can completely bamboozle you with this thing. His ultimate's kind of trash, if I'm being honest. But his base moveset more than makes up for it. With not only being super cool, but also super OP. Like, his damage is off the charts. Even after getting nerfed like a bajillion times. He is still crazy good. I have found myself destroying sweats more than a few times with this character. Next up is Defense Attorney. And you know what? I don't even need no cooldowns for this, because this guy's my main. I know how to combo with him properly. So, what do I think about this guy? I mean, you guys already know he's a 10 out of 10. But let me explain why. Even though his combos may seem a bit unfair at first, they can be pretty easily countered. A lot of people say that he's like unfair because he bypasses block with many of his moves. That's only if he aims them very specifically, and you can easily dodge. Like for example, that move, you can easily dodge the second attack if you just have good reactions, even if you get hit by the first one. But his ultimate, I can't even say that this isn't OP. I mean, first of all, this first bit is the most fun minigame I've ever played in a Battlegrounds game. You gotta do like predicting what they're gonna say, which is exactly how his domain works in the actual like anime. And this is such a fun ultimate to use, regardless of whether like you just miss all of the attacks. Because let's be real, every Higuruma sucks at aiming his moves. You can't deny it is so fun. And if I'm being honest, I'm like the only Higuruma that's actually good at doing this minigame. Mainly because I'm an FNF pro. So it's like kind of no contest. Also, in general, his ultimate's really cool. Like the way that you can like combine moves. Like if you hit someone once with triple sentence, then once with verdict, and then you hit someone with execution, they die. And if I'm being honest, while triple sentence is basically impossible to hit nowadays, I gotta admit, it's pretty cool. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for Higuruma. Next up, Yuta. I don't even need to use the base moveset. You guys already know how annoying it is to fight against one of these. If I'm being honest, Rika isn't so... not Rika, sorry. Yuta isn't that OP compared to some other characters. But the way that some people use him is ridiculous. I can't deny, though, his ultimate might possibly just be the coolest, like, ultimate in the game. It's a very good competitor for it. I mean, just look at this. Just look at this. It's so cool. And don't get me started on True Love Beam. Like, this thing is absolutely incredible. But in general, I wouldn't say this guy is skilled. He is pretty unfair to use. So for that reason, I'm giving him a 6 out of 10. He does look really cool, though. Next up is Puppet Master. And I know what you guys are going to say. Oh, you're just going to rank him low because he's so difficult. That's a lie. I actually think the opposite. Not that I don't think he's difficult to use. Don't get me wrong. His combos are pretty hard to pull off if you're not that skilled at like doing proper down slams yet. But if I'm being honest, he is very enjoyable. And not only that, if you utilize his clones to like the max, he becomes really, really good. Like, I'm talking a really good. I'm talking really good. Next up is Naoya. Do I even need to say anything? Do I actually need to say anything? The fact that this guy can do an absurd amount of damage when someone's in frame is like unfair. Have you seen the damage that you do with cursory impact? Look at this. You see how he's at like 40%? He's at like 15. He can do ultimate move damage when someone's in a frame. Someone explained to me how is that fair? And at the same time, he's so fun to use. I mean, just look at these visuals. Like, this guy has been given the coolest effects out of any character in the game, and he is this OP, so anytime I use him, I get called cringe. And I don't even blame anyone. This character is cringe. If any of you try to defend Naoya from being cringe and say he takes skill, I will genuinely laugh in your face. Cause tell me that this is not overpowered. Okay, next up is Salaryman, and if I'm being honest, I don't even need to say what my ranking is. You guys already know. How can I not give my favorite character, and quite possibly one of the most skilled characters in the game, a 10 out of 10 ranking? I mean, this guy's combos are much harder to use, regardless of how you use him. Every combo takes some form of skill. Especially considering this requires really good timing. But in general, if you get good with him, he's really fun to use as well. Despite being definitely one of the harder characters, he is very enjoyable. But his ultimate, despite being really well made, it kinda sucks. His main move is supposed to be this ratio breaker, which ends in like a super spectacular thing, but requires you to pull off 3 perfect like moves in a row, and then to pull off hitting this. But don't get me wrong, it looks amazing. For that reason, I'm giving him a 10 out of 10. Like, his visuals are just too good, and he's just genuinely amazing. Next up is Hanami. Do I even need to say anything? If you tried to M1 trade against this guy, you are cooked. He is so annoying in, like, the most unfair way possible. Because a lot of people would say he's skilled. But to those people, I say you're just wrong. He only has one M1. Well, that M1 has like twice the hitbox of a normal one. Look how far away I am, and I'm still able to hit him. Don't get me wrong, his visuals are amazing, but he's just so OP. It's actually she, what am I saying? She's just so OP. It's like, I don't even know how you're supposed to counter it. Next up is Ryu. You know what? I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to let this speak for itself. Did you see that combo? This much damage. With most of the moves being completely unblockable.
This guy is the most unfair character in the game.
It's not even close. Like, even Head of the Hay does not hold a candle to this moveset. I don't care what anybody says, what anyone thinks. I don't care how cool the character is in the anime, because don't get me wrong, I do think it's a really good character. If this guy does not get nerfed in the next update, I will throw a fit.